Welcome back to the channel. Hit the like and subscribe button. And today we're going to be doing the iPad Pro 12.9 mini LED with the M1 chip and Antutu test, just to see where the performance actually sits. Now this performance test will be sped up just as it does take some time to complete, but at the end we will be looking at the scores and comparing it to the previous models. The speed on this is about 4 times, so it's not going to run as fast. So if you want to do your calculation, it's cutting it about 4 times. So the test does take about, I would say, 7 to 8 minutes to completely run through and give you the final score. But I wanted to speed that up because it does take some time. The biggest concern we have is the score that we get at the end. Now, what that means to some people, everybody's different. People that like performance scores will be the one that are mostly interested. As you can see, we have finished the CPU test. Now we're going into the RAM test, and I will adjust the screen rotation on the iPad in a moment as we're going through this test. So it's 74% now, and as you can see, it's running through it much faster just because we have sped it up. But we will slow it down at one point where we will be discussing some of the scores. And as the test continues, here we have some more stuff that is going through. It's testing multiple aspects of the performance on the device. It will even do a QR test where it's doing QR code testing and scanning it through those processes. Now we are 94%, 98%, and here we go. So the score is 1,013,074. So overall, it's a crazy score. The CPU is 267,906. The metal performance on it, so more of the graphical piece or GPU, is 526,098. The RAM is 114,101, and the data security score or the UX score and all of that stuff is 104,969. So you have a 1,013,074 score. Now, how does this device compare to other devices? Let's take a look. So when we go in here, we can look at my device and then we can compare to previous devices, which we will do in a moment, and it takes a second to load, and it will give us all of the iOS devices that have run scores. Now, how much higher can it be? It's actually a significantly amount higher. The next in line, number 2, is the iPad Pro 3rd generation, so it's not even the 4th generation, and it beat that by almost, 300,000 almost. So the score is an incredible score. Even the iPad mini doesn't compare to it, as it's using the A14 chip, but as you can see, it's ranked number 1, and I think it'll be a while before anything beats it. Maybe an M2 chip down the line would beat that, or whatever they come out with. Now let's do a quick color test. This is mini LED, and I'm trying to do it justice in the recording, but you just have to take a look at it by yourself. Grayscale, the dark looks dark, and it grays out, and white looks white. So it's doing a really great job. Any pixel issues, we'll run a pixel test, and as it's bouncing through all of these colors, I did not notice any issues. As for blooming, we have seen slight blooming, but it's not as bad as previously reported by some users. Maybe it's just my device. Overall, I think the device outperforms a lot of competitors. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching.